morning! It's actually morning! Hooray! I remembered to vlog. Right now I am getting ready to go outside and weed whack and help Josh move things around while he cuts the grass. It's like we got all this outdoor furniture and stuff and it's a pain in the butt for him to keep getting on and off the lawnmower. And so I'm gonna move this stuff while he cuts the grass, and I'm also gonna weed whack. And yeah, very exciting. Whew, that was rough. It's 11:50. I guess it took me an hour to do all that. And I am sweating. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 75.
It's only 75. Yeah. So it's a good thing we got that done early-ish, because I would have died if I tried to do it later. And also, I now have evidence that my arm workouts are working, because normally it takes me like 3 days to get all of the weed whacking done for the whole yard. And each day, I can't pick anything up. Like, my arms are shaking, they're just jelly. Today, I did the entire yard, and I'm holding up my camera, and my arms are fine. They're a little bit tired, but like, holy crap, this is amazing. So now I'm going to take a shower, because I'm disgusting, and then I gotta do some laundry and stuff. One of the few good things that's come out of quarantine is that on the rare occasion that I've worn makeup while we've been at home, I've been doing these more exciting, if you will, makeup looks. Normally I just wear nudes every day to work, as most people probably do. Normally I would never leave the house looking like this. Like, this is just so far out of my comfort zone. I'm just like, no way. But since I've only been doing these more fun makeup looks since we've been home, I'm used to seeing myself like this now. And every time I see myself on video, I'm like, wow, I actually kind of like that. I mean, I don't think I'm good at makeup, and I don't necessarily think that I'm getting better since I've been doing this, but I feel comfortable wearing different colors. So maybe when I go back to work, I'll keep doing this. I don't know. We'll see. Eric posted a recipe on Facebook for these double chocolate cheesecake muffins. So I made them. They look and sound delicious. I hope they taste delicious, because they were a lot of work. So let's give one a whirl and see. Pretty good. Not amazing, but it's pretty good. Boom boom. 8 out of 10. We just went to Home Depot and got a gate and all of the stuff that you need to make a gate work, so that we can put it between our yard and Eric's yard, because his house is across our backyard, but the way it's situated, we have to go out our front door, down the street, all the way around, up the street, and up across his driveway, which is not that far, but it would be much easier if we could just walk across our backyard and walk through. So we've been talking about getting a gate, and we finally just did it. We're not going to be able to install it tonight, but I wanted to get it so we can maybe do it sometime this week. I don't know. Now I need to make dinner, which is the dinner that I was too lazy to make last night, which is like a sheet pan stir fry. It's like stir fry vegetables and chicken with sauce, but in a sheet pan. And my phone is dead, so I guess I'm gonna have to print the recipe and then come cook it. Okay, that dinner was delicious. So I will put the recipe in the description along with the recipe for the muffins, even though they're just okay. But you know, now that I think about it, they're muffins, they're not cupcakes, so they're not meant to be like super sweet and like, oh my god, this is so good, because they're muffins, like they're breakfast food. And for a breakfast food, they are very good. So yeah, links in the description if I remember. So I saw this contraption called the bug bite thing last year, and I put it in my cart like 20 times, and I just never pulled the trigger. And then this year, like a week or so ago, Carly shared it on my Facebook, and she's like, you need to get this. And then Sam was like, yeah, get it and try it so we can see if it works. My camera died again. So yeah, they were like, get it and try it and see if it works. So I got it. And I was sitting outside tonight hoping to get bit by a mosquito to see if it would work on a mosquito bite. And I did not get bit by a mosquito, but then I was cleaning up some stuff outside and I got bit by a fire ant, and I used it on that, and I think it actually worked. It's crazy. I hope it works on mosquito bites, because I get bit all the time, and my 23andMe even says so. But now we're going to go play WoW. Good morning! It's Monday! What's the date? May 18th. We got up and had a good workout this morning. If anyone ever watches this and cares, I will post the link in the description of the channel that we use for our cardio, because I really like it. And it's funny because the first time Sam suggested we do one of these videos, it sounded really dumb and boring, and we're like, oh my god, this is gonna suck. And now Josh and I both love it. It's so much fun. I forget what the channel is called, but it's like Walk at Home, which sounds very boring. It sounds like, because it said like 1 minute walk, not 1 minute, 1 mile walk. And like, how are you gonna walk a mile in your living room? But it's not boring. It's super fun, and it's not really walking. So that's what we've been doing for cardio, and I love it. So this morning I am going to start working on painting finally. I'm not gonna film myself doing it, and I don't think you'll be able to see any progress because the color is very similar to what we already have. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. I'm not trying to change the color. I'm just, focus. Just trying to take it from flat to eggshell. So see, it's very similar. If I just did part of the wall, I probably could show you and you would notice. And where you're going to see the biggest difference is up here, because that's just primered right now. That molding looks terrible, but that's because the ceiling's not even. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna work on painting for an hour. I need to work on masks for an hour, and I need to work on 2 Left Ears order for an hour. So that's where I'm going. Okay, I just gotta say, I did a pretty dang good job. Come on, focus. Of picking a color, because it's still wet, so, and plus it's shinier. But once it's dry, I think it's barely going to be different. It's even difficult for me to like see where I painted. I have to look and see the shiny parts, so yay me! I'm doing everything in 1 hour intervals today, so I painted for an hour. Well, it took a while to get set up, so the whole process I only did for an hour. I got most of the right side wall finished, pretty much to that doorway on the right there, and a little bit beyond that, but I just went until I ran out of paint in the tray and then stopped. So I got that done, took a shower. I worked on Jim's masks for an hour. I made really good progress on those, so I'm really happy about that. Now I'm cleaning up. Josh should be home for lunch soon. After that, I'm going to go work on 2 Left Ears orders for an hour. So, okay, I got a bunch of colors done and out, and I went back to working on masks again. So I've got all 14 of these masks with the elastic on them. Ow! They're ironed. Now I need to put the little nose thing in there. I need to add the pleats and sew them up. And then these particular masks are getting vinyl decals on them as well. So I need to, that's a long way off, but I will need to at some point get those all cut out and ironed on. Hopefully I'll have these done by Wednesday. I'd really like to have them sent out by Wednesday. We'll see.